State champions, unbelievable, 2023 in high school football, 2 in a row, I believe, 22 and 23. Nobody would have thought it. The critics weren't given them much of a chance to repeat. They did it under Coach Marvin Frazier. Marvin, great to have you here. Looking youthful as always. We had a little laugh off air, and
yeah, man, pleasure to be here.
You really did it, though. I mean, there's so many people going, "Wow, they'll never be back." Proved them wrong. How does that feel?
Oh man, it was. I mean, to be honest with you, being here the last 4 years previous to this year, you kind of saw the template. I mean, you'd be a fool to try to, set your own standard when someone's been doing it for 50 years.
Yeah.
It probably works.
Yeah.
So we just kept the ball rolling. We got some great kids that buy into the system and lead the way.
Well, it was fun talking to them before the show went on. You got some well-mannered kids here. I don't know. You must have a.
Well, like you were talking about the 30 lashes.
Yeah.
Just a joke. Just a joke.
See the burn in today's society. I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Big trouble.
They don't lash anyone anymore. You can see the burns from the shot. So let's introduce these two young men before we go much further. So
is Markel Johnson, running back for Lakeland High.
And you're a senior.
Yes,
and you're.
I'm Zander Smith. I play quarterback at Lakeland High School.
And you're a junior.
I'm a junior. Yes,
so you'll be back next year.
I will.
All right.
I will.
And that is incredible. You both come from Lakeland. Grew up in Lakeland.
Is it?
Okay.
I'm originally from Bradenton, Florida.
Okay.
I transferred in for this past season.
Okay. How was the transfer?
Smooth. As smooth as could be. I came in. He brought me in. Just right underneath his wing. Taught me everything. So I was able to come in and make an impact early, fought for the spot for over the spring and throughout the first few months, and was able to make a difference. So.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. So the big final game. So you wind up getting hurt on a hit and wind up not being able to throw the ball. Have to basically turn the game over to these guys and let the horses run. So tell us about it.
Well, we started the game. We wanted to run the ball early, and we came to a 3rd and long down near our own goal line, and we ran one of our best plays, and they played it really well. It wasn't there, so I got what I could with my legs, flipped the field for us a little bit, but then got tackled from behind, came down on the shoulder. So I had problems with it throughout the season and throughout the spring, so it sort of just re-injured it. So I kind of knew what it was, and I knew that it wasn't going to feel good, but it's the state championship. You gotta do what it takes. So.
Yep.
You guys put up more than 500 yards, 490 or whatever the number was on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's unbelievable. Markel, you led the way.
Is there? Well, we just came out and wanted more. Coach Frazier gave us a plan. We stuck to it, and we got the job done.
I mean, but to rack up that many yards, what was it like on the sideline? I mean, Coach had to be just like, come on.
The reality is this team was special from day one. And, when you were talking about critics and naysayers, they don't know anything. And I kind of try to, I don't have social media. And that template is my way of saying, let's block out all the noise, and I tell the kids, let's block out the noise. Those guys don't know. Our team was special from day one, but they were rarely together. One of our top players got hurt the first game. He sprained his ankle. And we had so many trials and tribulations all season long, but playoff time came, last 4 or 5 games, and we're 100% healthy. So to score 77 points in the regional final, 60 in the finals, we're not surprised because we knew how special we were. We just didn't have the chance to be healthy and all together. But, when we're fully locked and loaded, it's Lakeland.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same story, But, just tremendous talent, on the team. If you have to take a look at the season as a whole, what was the high, other than winning the state championships, and what was the low, and how did you bridge the gap?
Oh, man. The lows created the highs, though, to be honest. We don't win the state title without going through what we had to go through. This you got to remember, the season before, we lost 31 seniors. So to come together and try to make another run after losing Coach Castle, you're gonna have to go through some adversity. So we scheduled tough on purpose: Miami, New Orleans, St. Joe Prep. Both of those two teams finished ranked in the top 10 in the nation, not in the state, not in the nation. And we played those teams, so we kind of knew where we were as the measuring stick going forward. And the biggest low for us by far was when we were up 37-0 and there was a little skirmish with Kathleen right after halftime. That was the biggest low because some of our kids lost their head a little bit coming from the sideline to break up a fight, but that's wrong and 100% wrong, and we just spoke about it. So we had to, see 12 kids suspended and go forward, and that kind of brought us together a little, even more so. So of course the high would be the state title, but I'll be honest with you, the high was beating Gainesville Buchholz. That team was incredible, and that was we had to go on the road and get that win, and they were loaded, and our kids were able to, at the end of the day, have the most points on the board. So that was really the high.
Yeah, you look at the season. Okay, the state championships, everybody loses sight of the fact that you had to get there. And you're going to go through the valleys. You're going to go through some peaks, back down into the valleys, and all of that type of stuff. How you recover from that is really, and both highs and lows.
Yes.
You've got to recover from both, and being able to do that. But like you said, you had a template, with your predecessor. So that's a tribute to obviously your coaching and your mindset.
So, Markel, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yes, sir.
You played for Coach Castle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see this one coming. He's laughing. You played.
Saw this a mile away.
All right, so, tell me the differences.
I'll say for Coach Frazier, more fast-paced. Coach Castle, more laid back. But they both about the same to me. It's really no different, no far apart.
Okay. So you don't have to be nice to him because you're leaving. So
No, listen, I'll be honest, man. It's been a heaven sent with these kids. That's what makes the job, is the kids. The program is the program, but when I can just look in that mirror sometime and see those kids through the weight room, man, and see how they're busting their tail, you don't have to say a word. It's all about them. It's all about them.
Okay, you're a senior, Markel.
Yes, sir.
What are your plans for next fall?
I'm going to college.
Which one?
We don't know yet.
Still deciding?
Yes, they're still deciding.
Okay.
Well, my options are.
We have the Silver Garlands, know what that is, academic and volunteerism. Coming up, the judging is February 7th, correct?
Yep.
And it's amazing how many kids, straight A students, they don't know where they're going either. So are you just kind of waiting for some offers or see what the best match is for your skills?
Match. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're a junior. Where would you like to?
I want to stay close to home. Family means the world to me. But it's the same thing with him. It's just seeing what the best offer, what the best fit is for me. Especially with my position, it's really a scheme and a coaching fit that you look for. Honestly, obviously, you want to be able to fit in wherever you go at the school and feel comfortable and feel at home. But from a football perspective, it's really, looking for a good relationship with a coach. So I've got some time to figure that out.
You undoubtedly do, but it's certainly next year. And I'm always looking to the future, but it's just me. He'll tell you when we work together. But the challenges next year, how many kids are leaving? How many,
26 seniors.
So close to the prior year.
Close to the prior year. But we're ready.
And you got talent leaving, too. It's not like you got
a ton of talent again, but it's Lakeland. So we're used to that grind. And that's why we bust our tail and work so hard. And we scheduled the top team in the state for week 1. Miami Central, we're going there.
Really?
We're going there. We want to go into the heart of the fire. Let's go. And the whole goal is to be ready for that last game in December. So whatever we got to do to be there, that's what we want to go through.
Well, you used an interesting term and really philosophy. Let's establish, or let's get the measuring stick out with the best.
Yes.
Okay, where are the holes? Where are we pretty decent? And then fill the gaps.
Exactly.
Okay, sounds great. Man, it's great to have you guys. You're
Yes,
all
sir.
over the media and this type of stuff, but to have you here and see the smiling faces, and you talk about the great, as if we don't all make mistakes. We do, but this is what's good about America. This is what's good about Polk County, And we have a lot to be proud of here, and I certainly am. I know you are, even though you're from Brandon.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, we got to count our blessings because of folks like this and dedication, giving of time, and everything else. So, guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Kudos, you guys. This show is top notch, man.
Thank you. And you know where we're going to see you guys next?
Where would that be?
All Sports Awards
All
and
Sports
Hall of
Awards.
Fame.
Yes.
So we are just looking forward to seeing you guys there, and as we mill around there before, I think last year we had 900 people there. Make sure you come up and
Good
say
show.
hi.
No
But we'll
problem.
see you
No
on
problem.
stage. That's
All
great
right.
stuff.
Sounds great.
If you enjoyed this interview and want to watch more Sports Central, click the video below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.